Welcome back, guys. So today I got my best mate's Jeep. I'm just giving it a basic clean. I thought I'd film it. Gonna do a review on the happy ending from Bowdens, and we'll get into it. So with the carbon silver, it's really hard to see the dirt that's actually sitting on the paint, especially now I've brought it into the shade for it to cool down a little bit, but you can see there's a few little things on the paint. Not too bad, he keeps it fairly clean, so this one should come up alright. I'll run through what we're going to do and then, yeah, we'll get into it. Alright, so as you can see, wheels are filthy, like covered in brake dust, so give them a few squirts of wheelie clean. Now these are painted, so it doesn't affect it. Get some in behind there. And you can see it's just going to turn purple. Brake's already turning purple, so that means it's reacting with it, which is exactly what you want. So you let that sit for a minute. I'll come back when I'm done the others. So it's a little bit hard to see because they're black, but you can see it just reacting with it. They've really gone purple, even the brakes. Right, so now that they've been sitting for a minute, come through. This is just an old mitt that I had laying around. With the nano wash, just give it a good scrub. Make sure you get all the holes. You just look at it running down the driveway, it's just crazy reaction. Big brakes on this sucker. Alright, now that they've sat for a bit, I've done the other wheels. We'll quickly give them a rinse off. So once you've cleaned all the wheels, Bowdens, however you want to say it, Bowdens, they recommend using this wet dream soap. Well, I don't have much left, I'm just about empty, but a few sprays. So this is like their other new product, Happy Ending. So what it does, makes it bead like crazy, gives the wheels shine, makes them easy to clean for next time. So quick rinse off. You can just see the water just not even sticking to the... See now the wheels are shiny as, no more brake dust, and the water's just repelling off it. Alright, so now I'm going to do the snow job, but you can see the car's undercover. I don't like to really wash a car in the sunlight, so what I'm going to bring it out, do the snow job, and then rinse it off, and then bring it back in. I'm just going to mix up my snow job here. What we're going to do, we're going to go 2 caps of snow job. So you can actually see on the bottle here, it says where to fill with water, where to fill with the snow job. So it's 100 ml of snow job, 900 ml of water. So just fill that up. Perfect. Just put the lid on. So the gurney I'm using is this, it's by HoseLink. Not too sure if they actually make it anymore, but it works really well. We've had it for like 5 years and hasn't seemed to have broken yet, so. Alrighty, so I've got my pre-mixed snow cannon. I'm gonna attach it to the gurney, simple as. Alright, so we'll put this on. So let it sit for 5 minutes, let it soak in, let it really pick up all the stuff, and then we'll come through and rinse it all off. can actually see it just running off the paint. So what this does, it picks up any dirt, any loose dirt, any dust just sitting on the paint. So when you come through with the hand wash, you reduce the risk of any swirls or any scratching. Alright, so now we're just going to rinse her off. So now I've got my 2 buckets. I got a bucket just full of normal water, bucket full of nano wash with a nice soft wash mitt. I never use a sponge because it just scratches and it's shit to use. So when you're washing, make sure you start from the top down. Don't start from the bottom and work up, because that way all the road grime on the bottom is the last thing on the mitt. So the nano wash is really good. It makes the paint really slippery to wash, really easy. The mitt just glides over the paintwork, making it super easy to wash. Right, so now we're just going to give it a rinse down and we'll get into the next step. So normally I would use 3-way with the claying rubber, but the paint on this is pretty good. I've looked after it before. Still nice and smooth, so we'll go straight into the final step. So the second last step to the paint, we're going to be using BOWDEN's new product, Happy Ending. Pretty much the name says it all. It gives an awesome finish. Water just beads off it like crazy. Really good shine. So to mix it up, you go 50ml to 450ml of water. So if you've got nothing to measure, you can use the cap of the snow foam bottle. Simply tip it in. And then 450ml of water. It's kind of just going to be a rough guess, but I'll give it a red hot crack. Let's say about there. So the bottle will get 2 cars. Alright, so you can see here, after I've washed it, the water isn't really beading away, it's kind of just sticking around. So I'll do an after shot after using Happy Ending. Just as simple as spraying it on. So don't let this sit on the paint. Once you put it on, rinse it off straight away. Alright, so the whole car's done in Happy Ending now. You can see it already different, just beating up. And sheet the water off. So I'm just going to go along now and sheet all the water off the car. Look at that. The way that sheets off after Happy Ending is bloody ridiculous. So I'm at the rear of the car. Normally this would be like the dirtiest bit, all the tar sticks to it, all the dirt. Let's just see how Happy Ending works. So for Afterglow it says you need 2 big softy towels. I've only got 1, so I'm going to make do with what we got. I've got another microfiber to make most of it. So what you do, you need to saturate either one of them. I'm using this one. So we'll just soak that. Alright, that's soaked, so we'll wring it out. Don't mind the dog in the background. Alright, now that that's wet and wrung out, we get our Afterglow spray. So it says for your first spray you do 4 to 6 sprays. Simple as that. And then then you just wipe it on. Really smooth, don't have to press too hard. So you let that sit for a minute, and then you just come through and buff it off with the big softy there. Alright, so it's been roughly a minute. Just going to come through now. I don't really see which side it matters using because they're both soft. So you just rub it off, nice and gentle. And you're left with a nice, smooth, shiny, water repellent, bead torn paint job. Again, this Afterglow smells amazing. Alright guys, so as you can see, car's all clean. It's just coming on night now, so it is getting a little bit dark, but wheels come up really good. The paint I'm very impressed with. It's got the shine, silky smooth. So I'm just gonna do a quick review on the happy ending. Like, this is the first time I've used it. I'm quite impressed. Like, this thing's ridiculous. Like, for what it is in a bottle, you simply pressure wash it on with the snow cannon, pressure wash it off. It's that simple. Like, you don't really get this anywhere else. I haven't seen anywhere else that does something like this. Is definitely worth the money. $60 gets you 30 large cars, so full drive, something this size. A bottle of the snow cannon will get you 2 cars, so half a bottle for a car. It lasts 3 to 6 months, I think it says, so it's definitely worth the money. It's safe for ceramic coats. I wouldn't say it's a ceramic coat because it's not, but it's definitely good for the everyday person, simple as, so it's a definite must. Alright guys, if you liked the video, give us a like, subscribe. If you want me to try any other products out, if you got any products you want me to try, put them in the comments. I'll put my Instagram in the description. You can send me a message, hit me up there. Hopefully the next car I do, I'll do my own, so you can see what that goes like. It's got a really good protection on it, so it should be really easy. But I will do my daily because it's been sitting out for weeks now because I've actually come off a back operation, so that'll be really good to see. So stay tuned for the next video.